What is up, guys? Doomwake here. Welcome to another modern video on the channel. Before we continue, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. So we're going to be playing some Death Shadow today, one of the best decks pre-Lurrus ban, and I still think Death Shadow is a pretty good deck. We just have to go about building it a little bit differently, as you would imagine. Death Shadow was probably the deck that utilized Lurrus the most in terms of, yeah, Hammer Time played it, yeah, Scales played it, yeah, Burn played it, but it wasn't as much of a dominant factor in terms of how the games played out, because Death Shadow is a lot more about resource management than some of these other decks are. Maybe these other decks are more linear and they're just trying to kill people and they use it as kind of a failsafe, whereas the Grixis Shadow deck with Lurrus was really all about trade resource, trade resource, trade resource, and then have this, like, once you've gotten your opponent and you've whittled their resources down to basically nothing, then you just take over the game with Lurrus. So now that we don't have access to Lurrus, we have to get our card advantage elsewhere, and that's where the 3-drops come in. So as you can see, we are companioning Obosh. Now, you do lose a little bit because you don't get to play Kroxa, Terminate, or Mishra's Bauble. So we the deck building is a little bit different. Like you see, there's no Channelers, and that's because we don't have Bauble, because Channeler is not that good without Bauble. Because we're choosing to play Obosh, we don't want to play Bauble, therefore I don't think we want Channeler. But we're replacing that with 3-drops, and again, this is where we're getting our card advantage. We have 4 Seasoned Pyromancer and 4 Ranger-Captain of Eos. Ranger-Captain is a really nice card that can allow you to grab a Death Shadow, and sometimes a Ragavan. You also have 1 Giver of Runes if you need a little bit of protection, which is kind of cool. And then Pyromancer, which is a way to kind of gas back up if you're, maybe flooding out, or again, trading resource, empty-handed to play Pyromancer. That's a pretty good top deck, or just a pretty good play overall. And then we also have the aforementioned Death Shadow, obviously, 4 Ragavans, and then 1 Giver of Runes. Our additional threats here, we have 2 copies of Gurmag Angler. We do put a lot of cards in our graveyard. We have the Street Race, we have a bunch of cheap removal, we have a bunch of fetch lands, so Gurmag Angler is this deck's sort of kind of top-end threat. Can't play Tassiger because of Obosh, but it's doing a similar thing in this deck as you've seen like Murktide Shadow in the Grixis decks, but we're choosing to play white cards like Ranger-Captain and Ending instead of choosing to play Grixis, which up for debate whether or not that's better or worse, but I do really think that the white cards are quite good. For our removal spells, we have 4 Ending, 3 Bolt, pretty standard stuff for Mardu-based strategies. Ending is one of the best reasons to play white, and we're choosing to go with Lightning Bolt over Fatal Push because we're a Death Shadow deck. There are situations where you want to bolt yourself if you have 2 shadows in play. Just a good combat trick, nice to have access to. And then you'll notice 3 copies of Unearth. Is a card that hasn't seen a ton of play during the Lurrus era of Shadow, but when you're choosing to play with cards like Seasoned Pyromancer and Ranger-Captain, Unearth gets a lot better. So, you can do something like, if you get into these situations where if your opponent has a discard spell and you have, let's say, a Ranger-Captain and a Unearth, then you're going to have access to that Ranger-Captain no matter what. So it's really punishing against discard spells. With the sideboard plan, it's really good with Fulminator Mage, and then just being able to rebuy Pyromancer. You can even, like, Pyromancer, discard a second Pyromancer, Unearth back the other Pyromancer. You can kind of loop it kind of like that. And then your standard 7 discard spells, nothing fancy going on there. 4 Thoughtseize because we are a Shadow deck. And then we got a bunch of fetch lands, shock lands, 1 of each basic. I'm not 100% sure on this basic Plains because it's like a light white splash, but Ranger-Captain being double white is kind of awkward, so especially against Blood Moon, I think having access to it's nice. It's probably the worst lane in the deck and something you could consider cutting. Moving on to the sideboard, again, we obviously have our Obosh that for some reason I can't move. We have 1 copy of Giant Killer and 1 copy of Barenton Forge Tender. This is kind of our bullets for Ranger-Captain in post-board games. Forge Tender is obviously really good against Burn and other red-based strategies that maybe have Fury. Giant Killer, very good in the Shadow Mirror, good against Amulet Titan. Anytime your opponent has large creatures, Murktide Regent, those kinds of things, Giant Killer comes in handy. 2 Murderous Cuts, mostly here as a concession to Murktide Regent, because as you can see, our removal spells are Ending in Bolt. We don't get to play in Holy Heat, which, sometimes can kill a Murktide, sometimes can't, but we're not playing Bauble, we're not playing Channeler, so we don't want to play Heat, and this is kind of like something we have to have access to, and we don't have Terminate either because of Obosh, so we're choosing to go with Cut. For Fulminator Mage, I do think this is really important for the big mana matchups, Tron, Amulet, anything playing Saga. Really important there. Also, very, very, very good with Unearth. You can just Fulminator them, next turn, 1 mana, get back Fulminator, do it again, just rinse, repeat. It's really good. Relic for the graveyard decks. I don't know if this is the best piece of graveyard hate, because we do have Angler and Pyromancer, and to a lesser extent, Murderous Cut and post-board games, so maybe these should be Soul Guide Lanterns, not 100% sure on that. And then 3 copies of Wear Tear. Again, mostly here for Urza Saga, also good against like Affinity, and anytime there's pesky artifacts, really good against Amulet, because you can kill Saga and Amulet with 1 card, so pretty good there. But that is the deck list. I believe originally, I think this is pretty close to what Spike was playing. I think there's only a couple small changes, but I wanted to give it a shot. I'm a big fan of Shadow, you know, and this is kind of how I think Shadow is potentially at least one of the new ways to build Shadow. Obviously, you could still play Grixis with Murktide, but I've always been a fan of Ranger-Captain for Shadow, and I think that with Lurrus in the format, it didn't really have time to shine, and maybe now is its time to shine. So let's take a look and see if this deck has what it takes. I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. All right, Obosh, Kahura. Mono 1-landers tonight. Like, all these hands just look so bad. I just want a keepable hand. All right, keep this, I guess. Is it Mardu Browse time? Potentially. I'm not going to say no. On your own. Probably just going to lead Ragavan? It's a greedier line, but this basic plains also is super shit. I'm going to cycle. I think I'm going to lead Ragavan, because I want to go Ragavan into Inquisition Shadow, I think. So I want to find a second black source. Hidetsugu. I mean, you can't play Hidetsugu in this deck, right? Pure bitter on your own. No, in the tech? Oh, in the deck tech. Rakdos, Dress to Kill. Ragavan, Pyromancer. It's really awkward to play main deck Consumes All with Saga. It is kind of cool that you can consume all your own synthesizer. Attack you. Go to the step in which I attack you. What do you got? Nothing? Trigger. Inquisition you. I could Captain, but I think I'd rather just double spell. Inquisition into a counterspell is, like, pretty bad. I don't give a shit about that. It's a Fairy Charm, huh? Guess I take Charm. I guess now, no matter what they bounce with Teferi, their Teferi still dies. So I think this is fine. And it's not that good. 3 out of your 5 curated playlists on Spotify. If you want the playlist, you can exclamation point playlist. Probably just ignore Tef. I mean, maybe? If I ignore Tef and they draw Verdict, it's so bad for me. Like, I assume they bounce Shadow, and then I just go, well, I guess I could sack Captain preemptively, right? Let's see, we draw. Draw land. So, if I attack them... No, I have to attack Tef, because if I attack them and go Captain Shadow Shadow, they just... Like, okay, here's the line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack you, 5 mana, Captain Shadow Shadow, upkeep, sack Captain. They just plus Tef and Verdict on my turn, right? Which is obviously very bad for me. So I think that line is off the table. So I think my best line is go kill Tef, Captain Shadow, and just maybe don't sack the captain? Yeah, but, like, the problem is, Brad, I lose the game if they have it. Like, and I think I'm actually fine. Like, their hand is not good. I think I'm ahead in this game if I kill Teferi. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm just ahead this game. Because I have access to a lot of threats. And I feel like I'm just throwing away a game where I'm ahead. Maybe I'm giving them an extra draw step, but I mean, obviously there's upside in being able to hit their Teferi. I guess the other argument is just attack them, and if I miss, ending Tef, play Shadow. Like, is that a bad line? Honestly, that's actually pretty good, right? It gives me the upside of, like, spiking, and then if I don't hit something good, I could just ending this, play Shadow. Let's do that, actually. I think I like that. I think I like that line. Yeah, I think that's way better. I guess they could have also drawn exactly Solitude white card, but we hit nothing. Okay. Yeah, so let's just go Fetch Shock. Let's get the Foundry. Foundry. Black, white, red. Done. I guess this line sucks if they drew, like, Force blue card, but I mean, no 3 of their cards. Alright, Shadow go. And now we have a good Verdict follow-up, right? Like, this, they have to Verdict this board if they have Verdict. And then if they don't play anything, we can just go Captain Shadow, upkeep, sack this. They probably lose. So. Yeah, that's also true. If they drew Force blue card, their last 3 cards are all lands, and they probably lose anyways, so. What's up, Blake Chow? They played Island, which is a land we didn't know about. Prismatic ending the Shadow. Okay. So these are 3 of their cards. Ooh. That's a good one, chat. That's a good one. Especially because now I think they drew Counterspell. So they counter Ranger, and then I still just slam on Earth. Their hand's just all bricks. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 mana, you don't say, huh? I guess I'll play my Plains first. I'll cast Teferi. Oh, they just let it resolve? Bleach Chow gifting us up to Stank Daddy. Thank you for the gifted sub, Bleach Chow. Appreciate you, buddy. Thoughts on bouncing Ragavan? So I can have it in my hand, so that if they draw Verdict, I can just dash it. Is that too 5-head? I think that plays fine. You hate it? Why do you hate it? Like, I have a lot of mana. They could use Auto Water, bounce Teferi. Yeah, but that's their whole turn, right? I think I'm fine with that. They have Verdict, I have instant speed on Earth. Oh, if I just plus? Well, no, because I'm playing the Ranger-Captain this turn, right? I'm not going to sack Ranger-Captain, obviously. Yeah, I guess this does make things a little awkward. Because now yeah, maybe that was bad. Maybe a little too fancy. Yeah, a little too fancy. Okay. Is that better than Ranger, bounce Ranger? We have more material and playing the same shit in hand. Well, I wouldn't bounce it that turn, right? I would just go play Ranger plus next turn bounce, which might have been better. Like, I was just thinking to make myself, like, completely invincible against Verdicts. But, like, I probably have infinite resources against Verdict anyways, so it probably doesn't matter. Like, I don't really think they can win this game. Yeah, I can also hold up end of turn. Yeah, so what I can actually do is I can go... What did I exile? Nothing. I can actually play Shadow, upkeep, sack Captain, end of turn, unearth the Captain. Right? Yeah. The less successful LR podcast competitor? Yeah. I guess sacking Captain is not the best against Solitude, but it's probably fine. Giving you to better on your own. Proceed. Hall of the Storm Giants. Well, they can bounce Shadow. They're not dead. Oh, no, they bounce Shadow, and then they take 5, and then I bolt them, so they are dead. If their play is Otawara, they die. Alright, end of turn. End of turn. Get a shock land. Land that shocks me. This one. I will cast Unearth. Unfortunately, I can't instant speed the second Shadow, but, you know, it's fine. To live and let go. Let's get another Shadow. Why not? Could have got Giver there, maybe, but doesn't matter, I don't think. Don't think there's any way out. Sneaky, sneaky. Plus. Dash. Attack you. Go to the step in which I attack you. Sharks? Sharks don't matter. Like, they can't shark in Otawara. You know what I mean? Sharks matter. Not in this particular game, okay, Bradley? Alright, what are we doing against blue? Blue-white. Blue-white. Bolt's kind of medium. I think Gurmag Angler kind of sucks. Especially if they bring in Rest in Peace. Which I think they might. Like, I want to cut some of the graveyard-based stuff. Kind of want to keep all the endings, although I could see trimming an ending. There's not a ton that I actually want, though. Like, I want these. I think that's it. Maybe this. I mean, I think Fulminator's good in this matchup. I think it's better than Bolt, right? Maybe trim the second Angler and just do this. But, like, if I'm expecting Rest in Peace, maybe I should bring in Wear Terror. Oh, I think Fulminator's great. I don't know, am I okay with not having... Well, I guess I have Ending, yeah. This is fine. I'm not going to bring in Wear Tear for Rest in Peace when I have Ending. That's just stupid. I think Murderous Cut is mostly here as a concession to Murktide because you can't play Turbinate with Obosh. And it's like, you know, you fill up your graveyard a decent bit. I don't actually love this hand, but I think I have to keep it. Just triple discard spell against blue-white. Just kind of is what it is. Fulminator on the draw. They have so many expensive cards, though. Okay, good draw. Lead on this one. Take their Spreading Seas. They don't have Spreading Seas. Oh. I guess I led on the wrong discard spell, huh? Alright, I'm gonna let them keep their removal spells for now. So they have Ending, Ice, Tef, Fence. If I'd let on Thoughtseize, would I have taken Ice? Yeah, probably. They should have let on Thoughtseize, maybe. Didn't think about that. I didn't think about exactly Ice. If they're tanking, that means they drew Spreading Seas, right? Okay, well, maybe they just paused. I'm pretty sure if they drew Seas, they just cast Seas there. Like, I can't imagine casting Ice over Seas. Okay, it's fine. There's actually no point in Wraithing here. I guess it gives me more information before I decide what I want to take. So let's Inquisition you. Ending, Charm, Tef. Alright, still going to leave them with the endings. And then the Thoughtseize can take Tef eventually. We don't have to do it next turn, but... Mystic Gate. Ragavan would be a sick draw here. Okay, not a Ragavan. I don't actually have to Thoughtseize this turn, so... I think I'm just going to use my mana efficiently, and then I can Thoughtseize this next turn. Might be a little greedy, but I don't want to Time Walk myself. I don't want to play a 1-mana spell when I have a 3-mana spell available. Land to be perfect, so I can go Thoughtseize Ranger-Captain. Perfect. If this gets countered, it's kind of dicey, but... What the hell are they doing? They drew a Deluge? I feel like this is Deluge. Okay, that sucks. But hopefully we can just take their payoff. It's going to be hard to beat the Flashback Deluge. Made me think of you. God. I mean, I have to take this card, right? It sucks, but... I don't think I'm supposed to sack Captain here. I'm going to get Ragavan. Because I actually kind of want to incentivize them to get the red source. Because I have more captains. Yeah, I'm not going to sack Captain. Alright, they drew a land, so I'm pretty happy with my decision. So they're probably going to go after the red. Yeah, Jebaited. And now they probably Tef plus? Well, if they Tef plus and I draw a red source, I just get to kill Tef, so... Okay, that's fine. We have ending. I don't really care about that. So this is their hand. Not actually the worst spot to be in. All things considered. Red source would be perfect here. So let's go ending the Chalice. Ending Chalice dash Ragavan. Is that better than... Huh. What if I just played Obosh? How bad is just playing Obosh? Attack for 6. So I play Obosh. They go Tef, bounce, Obosh. Interesting. It's like it's like a 5-mana bull. It's not very good, right? It's a self-time walk. Yeah, that play's bad. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to make that play. That play seems horrendous. Yeah. I guess I'll get... So I have white, black, and then white, black. So I want to get black, red. Yeah, black, red, I think. Let's dash this. I don't think there's anything we can really hit off of their deck. We could hit an ending, and I could ending their Spreading Seas. Or I could just ending the Spreading Seas as is. I don't really want to do that, though. We hit a Spreading Seas. I mean, I guess it's worth casting. Sure. Oh no, I should have get their Mystic Gate. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I should have got Mystic Gate. Cuts them off double white. That was bad. I should have got Mystic Gate, 100%. Definitely should have got Mystic Gate. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, there it is. Marktar. 9 months! Exclamation point Prime in the chat. Thank you for the 9, buddy. Yeah. Should have got the Mystic Gate. Hey, at least I realized it as soon as I did it, you know? Now we can go Thoughtseize dash Ragavan and play Captain. It's going to be a pretty good turn next turn. They're doing nothing? Oh, did they draw Solitude? No. They just went to main phase 2. Okay, I guess they're casting Teferi? Sure. Assume they plus. It bounced my Ranger-Captain, sure. That resolves. You want to, I mean, I guess they could bounce the Spreading Seas. If they're going to bounce anything, it's probably the Spreading Seas. I could sack this. I mean, that's just stupid, though. I'm not going to do that. We did have a Stream Baby. What are we calling him? Or what are we naming the Stream Baby? I'm going to Thoughtseize first, obviously. Tell me one last time. What you got? What you got, opponent? You know they have 2 endings. To be a little bit worrisome about this, but I have so many resources. I think it's going to be fine. Are they just going to fire me? Blue, white. Confused. They're icing the Blood Crypt. I'll make red mana. I will make red mana. Spreading Seas, ending. Honestly, I kind of want to just take Spreading Seas. I just want to limit their draws. Like, I think we can. I think we have enough resources to beat ending Deluge. Like, our hand is just stacked. I'm just gonna take Seas. Then we can go dash Ragavan, kill Tef, play Captain off of basic. I do want to kill Tef. I don't want them to have instant speed ending, because they just can't kill this Ragavan. Right? That's why I don't care about the endings. Like, I don't really care if they kill the captains with ending. Oh, I don't have a basic I can get? That's awkward. Whatever. 4 life. We're gonna get, like, double fired out of this game somehow. That's how we lose, right? Evening, Nub. How you doing, John? Still unclear as why they bounced the captain. Yeah, I don't really know. That was such a weird line. I mean, I guess, like, they understood that if they plus the Tef, they were just going to lose it to Dash Ragavan anyways, but at that point, just bounce the Seas. Like, just get a cantrip out of it, you know? Don't just give me a free card. Alright, I'm not cycling that. I'm not going to die to a Fire Ice. I refuse. I will dash. And I will attack you for 5 damage. I guess I could lose to Shark. Yeah, I'm just dead to Shark Typhoon. I do lose to that card, if they drew exactly Shark Typhoon. Unless they go for it in combat. They drew Solitude. It's not bad. It's pretty good. So they have 2 endings in hand. Alright, they're going to exile Ragavan. Okay. I assume they're going to trade. Are we not trading? Not trading. Okay. Let's go Captain Shadow? Captain... I'm going to get Ragavan, I think. Because, like, getting a second Shadow is bad in the face of the ending we know they have. I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah, I mean, they can cast double ending on the Captain and the Shadow and put us to 3, but that's fine. Which I think that's going to be their play. Just go ending. Why did they do it for 2? I don't know. Okay. So they're not going to cast the other ending. Wait, are they just dead? 3, 4, 5. If I draw a land, they're dead. I can block sack. Oh no, I just take it. I literally just take it and then Obosh them. This is 12 damage. Yeah, I just take this. I guess they could post-combat the ending? Am I, like, misunderstanding their last card? It's 100% ending, right? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure their last card was ending. Unless I'm somehow missing something. I think they're missing something? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I put this in my hand on turn 3, and now it's turn 8, so it was a while ago. They might have just forgot about it. Yeah, they probably just forgot about it. It's been a while since it's been in my hand, so I get it, you know. Alright, cool. 1-0. Let's go. Oh my... Dude, what is with these hands? What is with these opening hands? Oh my god. I can't keep this. Oh, okay, this hand's better. Put back the... I'm putting back a fucking 3-drop. Put back the Pyromancer, I guess. Are you drawing the same shit hands I draw? I know, right? It's like every hand is just so awful. I know, I thought 20 was too much. Like, these decks usually play 19, but I guess... Well, I guess I can't complain now. I guess I'm no longer allowed to complain. Alright, no more complaining, chat. Yeah, I assume it's dead, but... Also, pretty good draw step. Yeah, the curve is pretty high in comparison to, like, the other Shadow decks. Damn. Oh, they're playing the mono black deck. Mono black, huh? So they have 5-drop, 4-drop, swamp. Bet. Bet, bet, bet. Okay, swamp has been cast. And by cast, I mean played. Attack step. Dude, imagine if I hit a Thoughtseize. If I hit a Thoughtseize, there's no justice. Oh. Certainly can't cast that one. Okay. Well. This is a touch awkward. I guess I just Captain, play Shadow, sack Captain. Right? You want to Obosh? I guess I could Obosh. I don't know. I feel like putting the Shadow into play and then sacking Captain is pretty good. Because then if I get 2 shots at a discard spell, essentially, to get the Damnation. I think I like that line better. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm spewing too much value on the Captain, but... I could also gamble and just hope they don't draw a land, but that seems bad. You want to gamble? No, I'm not gambling. There's no way. That's so bad. That'd be funny if they drew a land and just didn't play it to tilt me. Okay, I'm not casting that one. Alright, attack you. Question is, am I bolting myself? No, because I just want to pick up Obosh. I want to pick up Obosh and keep the treasure. Awkward. Oh, also, we wanted to try main deck Moon. So I think if you're going to do the synthesizer plan, I like main deck Moon. Or, excuse me, if you're going to do the main deck Sugu plan, I like main deck Moon. That's what I meant to say. So they have 2 cards. One is an Invoke Despair. I'm at 12. They can't. They lose 2 life and you draw a card. They repeats this process for Chairman to Planeswalker. So they're going to kill my Shadow. Draw 2 and I lose 4? Alright, bet. I'm doing this because it puts them dead to Bolt. Although I guess I could have just kept the Bolt and they would lose to Bolt anyways, but... But now if they don't draw a land, they're kind of in a bad spot. Dope. Don't want it anymore. So we're playing against Mono Black. Mono Black, huh? I could bring in Fulminator Mage because their deck is so centered around Urborg Coffers. Bolt's not great. Ending is actually terrible against them, right? Like, what does Ending even hit? Haven't played the deck yet, and haven't played on MTG in such a long time. GG's Hamster 11. Map? Yeah, that's not enough of a reason to want Ending though. Like, I just don't think there's any targets. They have Karn, I guess, and like maybe Karn targets I could hit with Ending, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like if Karn's in play, I'm probably not in a good spot anyway, so I kind of want to just cut all my removal. Like, they don't play creatures. I want to bring in all these. And I kind of want to bring in these. Because these are also good against Karn targets. How does that look? Just no removal? Feels kind of loose. I guess I could be a little bit worried about Dothy. Maybe I should keep in Bolt. Maybe 4 of these is too many. Maybe trim an Angler, because they're probably going to go heavy on Graveyard Hate. Maybe keep in 2 Bolts. How's that look? Let's try that. Alright, here's my Obosh. And here's my No-Lander. Classic Lul W. So keep and lose to a discard spell, or multi-5 and lose to a discard spell. I go with option A, I guess. I think Bolt seems better than Unearth. I mean, not with the plan that I'm going with, like Pyromancer, Fulminator, and Ranger-Captain. I guess Unearth Fulminator is not going to be good because they're going to mostly have basics and just like 1 key target for Unearth. So I'm not really going to get 2 things if I Unearth a Fulminator. It's mostly just there to kill Urborg and Coffers. Suspend Profane Tutor. I would like to draw a spell. Ooh. It's kind of like a spell. Hitotsugu is now the most expensive card from Neo on MTGO. It's more expensive than Besechu? Really? Wait, for real? Hold on. Prices, Neon Dynasty. Wow. Wandering Emperor is 40 tickets? What? is that card 40 tickets? It's not even good. I don't even think that card's good. I mean, I guess it's, like, fine, but... Wow, 40 tickets, dude? That's absurd. There's no point in playing Shadow here, because they're just going to Profane Tutor for an answer, so I'm just going to pick up Obosh. I'm probably not winning this game, but... Standard and Pioneer? Is it good in Pioneer? I mean, I don't know. I haven't played with it yet. Like, what is it good in besides Blue Eye Control? It's like only that one deck, right? Oh my god, people are playing in Legacy? Jesus. Yeah, but like, who cares about Standard on Magic Online? Standard on Magic Online is almost dead. Like, I don't think the price is inflated because of Standard on Magic Online. You know? I don't have a great feeling about this game. I think we're gonna lose. Is a mono white a thing in Pioneer? Not really, no. I don't know if there's a new mono white deck with this card in it, but I haven't seen any. I mean, obviously the Blue Eye Control deck would play it, but... Turok, huh? Well, probably gonna lose. They have 3 cards in their hand. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I gotta tell you, Pun, I'm not that far away from conceding this game. If you play literally any spell this turn, I'll probably just scoop. Alright, that qualifies as any spell. Might actually be the least scary one. Because if I draw Bolt, I just Bolt this, kill Karn, and I have this for whatever they get, so... That may actually be the one card I can beat. But I have to draw Bolt for this. Damnation. I mean, I guess they don't have to draw Bolt, right? They just have to chump block. If I attack Karn, if they want to keep Karn. Ideally, I draw Bolt so I can kill both, but... Would have been nice if they didn't hit my Obosh. Would have preferred them just hitting 2 lands off the Turok, but, you know. Both times devastating. Yeah, that was a tough match. I think I remember that game a little bit. I think I should have attacked. Or no, I played something pre-combat, but I should have just attacked before playing anything pre-combat. I think it was a Goyf or something. What'd they get? They got a Worm Coil Engine. Oh, fuck. Guess Wear Tear is not the best against that card, huh? Alright, you win. Game 3. No. Probably want this extra Bolt. Maybe Fulminator is just bad. Like, I thought it was good. The thing about their deck is they have so many 4 and 5 drops that I feel like this card has to be good. You know? I mean, Aggro doesn't match up that well against Worm Coil. And potential Graveyard Hate. I really don't know. Like, there's just no way this card's bad, right? Maybe these are bad? It's a lot of wear tears. You do like one wear tear? Let's try this. I'm going to try all 4 fulminators in the play. I mean, it's going to create more clunky hands, but... Okay, Sand's fine. It's not perfect, but, you know, they're playing Thoughtseize, so I want to keep a 7-card hand. To know... Thoughtseize you... Jesus. Okay. Do I just take their one relevant card? Leave them with a bunch of... Okay, how does this play out? So, I take this. They take this. I play this, then they take both of these. If I take a discard spell... I guess the good thing about taking a discard spell is they can't take all 3 of these. So I actually think I should take an Inquisition. Yeah. No, because this guarantees me a Pyromancer, right? Because now they take this, or they take this, and they take this. And then I still get to keep a Pyromancer left over. Like, I don't really care that much about this if I have a Pyromancer token in play, you know? It's like, kind of whatever. So now they have to take this. Never mind! Oh my god, I can actually unearth both of them? Oh, that's so cracked. Dude, what? What? Oh my god. Chat screen, somebody clip this turn. This a good turn. This a good turn. That's a good turn. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to cast the Unearth now. Actually, playing this was kind of dumb. Because we know they have Bloodchief's Thirst. Now they just... I probably should have... Yeah, I should have cast the Unearth. I forgot about the Thirst. Because now they just go Thoughtseize the Unearth, and then kill the Ragavan. Yeah, this is bad. I should just play the second Unearth. That was horrible. I should have played both. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm dumb. Whoops. I forgot about the Thirst. Yeah. And now I have this embarrassing Fulminator Mage. Beatdowns. Going beatdowns. So we only know about Invoke, right? Invoke is the only card we know about? Yeah, Invoke is the only card we know about. God, this would have been so much better if I just played the other Unearth. I messed this up pretty bad. We get a 5 out of this pile yet? No, not yet. Alright, attack you for 6. Definitely gonna cash in Fulminator. I guess I'm just gonna go sack Fulminator, pick up Obosh. Yeah. Needed me next to you. Turtle Power, thank you for the I said 12. 21 months. 21 months. That is a long-ass time. Appreciate you, buddy. Doom hype in the chat. Kill your thing. I know this doesn't give me lethal, but it's like, they probably have a removal spell anyways. Ahoy from Saipan. Is that how you say that? Saipan? Saipan? What's up, Kilogerm? How's life over there? Talos, thank you for the 14. 14 lovely months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back, welcome back. Doom Hype in the chat. Alright, they're at 1. Inquisition you. Thoughtseize you. We don't draw Damnation. Please don't draw Damnation. Come on, activate the castle. Go out on your own terms. Liliana of the Veil. Got him. I threw that game so bad. I deserve to lose. I should have 100% guessed second on Earth. 80 cards, by the way. This matchup is probably awful. Maybe they're playing taxes. Come on, taxes, taxes, taxes. That's not taxes. Definitely not taxes. March, heat, stuff. Well, I can't possibly win, so that's cool. How do we ever beat this matchup? This almost feels like a go next angle. They drew Ice Bank too? Of course. Of course. Radiant Dark by If I Were You. Let's do a search. Ah! Sure. Sure. It'll play after the song. Yeah, buddy. Guess I'm gonna get Ragavan so I can dash. And I'm just gonna lose to this. Don't really think it matters. Where's Giant Killer at? Would not even be close to good enough. I'm willing to say this matchup is unwinnable. I know that might be a little aggressive to say that, but especially given the way we've constructed our deck, we don't even have a clean way to answer Omnath. Like, we have no push, no heat. Yeah, okay, Ewan. Thing you remember. Alright. Plan is hope they never have Ren and 6 in play. It's not a good plan. It's not a good plan. I think it's better than not having a plan, but maybe I want cut. Is Fulminator just bad against them? It's so bad if they have Ren. I don't know. I really don't know what I should do. Fact or Fiction, MH3 is probably a bad idea for Modern. I mean, I think long term, it's not the best, but it's more so just like the general philosophy of printing like super duper powerful cards in a supplemental set like that, you know? And like that kind of design philosophy moving forward, it's just going to keep happening, you know? Like, we're just going to have sets that have multiple Ragavans and DRCs, and Modern's going to... I think if they keep doing stuff like that, Modern's just going to get to a point where it's just, like, it's literally just Legacy, you know? It's pretty close to Legacy right now, you know? Yeah, price point too. Oh, they have ending? Of course they do. 80 cards, by the way. Alright. If they have 2 Rens, I'm snap conceding. Okay. Their hand's actually... Oh, nice counterspell. I actually don't even have to take the counterspell. I don't care. I'm just going to take Omnath. Why would they fetch Sacred Foundry when they have counterspell? Why didn't they just get Hallowed Fountain? What the shit? I'm so confused. I don't know. Your turn. Sure. In case of Ragavan? Well, they could have just went Ragavan. They could have went Hallowed Fountain Steam Vents if they had Ragavan, right? Like, I don't really understand why they got Sacred Foundry. Oh, Red and 6. Because if they get Hallowed Fountain, they can't Red and 6 on turn 2. But they have the counterspell in their hand. I feel like that's more important when you have the counterspell in your hand than the Red and 6 that could be on top of your deck, you know? Like, I get that Hallowed Fountain can't cast Red and 6, but... I feel like it's more important to play towards the cards that are actually in your hand than the cards that could be on top of your deck. Would they exile? March of Otherworldly Light. Okay. So they have Counterspell, Steam Vents, Fury. So let's go... Plains... Dash. I'm just going to play out my hand, I think. Because, like, the cool thing about playing the Giver and the Shadow, they can't actually kill everything with Fury. Okay. That I don't really care about. I went Solitude, Pitch, Endings. These are their 3 cards. Okay, that's totally fine. Oh, I can't play the Shadow now. That's actually bad. So I guess I just play Giver? Yeah, I just play Giver Pass. Because if I play the Shadow, they get to kill 2 things with Fury. I'm going to try and hang on to the Shadow until I find a fetch land. This also protects the Shadow from Fury if they wait a turn, right? I guess they could just counterspell, but... attack with just Ranger-Captain. Now I can just shock and pick up Obosh, which is fine. Kind of time walk them a little bit. Go. Should have left up a White Saurus, but whatever. So they're at 9. So they probably have to play the Fury this turn, but then I just get to go... They have to kill the Giver, because I can protect this. And then I just go end step, cut the Fury, untap, play Shadow. Maybe play both if I draw land. Like, I actually might be fine this game. They just don't even cast the Fury. Okay. What's their plan? Alright, attack you. Question is, do I play a spell here? Well, if they play a spell in combat, then I'll probably play a spell this turn. Obviously, I'm not going to main phase the Obosh into counterspell. That seems kind of stupid. Looks like a March, maybe? March the Giver. So their hand is Counterspell Fury. Okay, I just let this happen and don't play a spell, right? They still have to cast Fury next turn. Then I just go end step, cut, untap, probably Pyromancer Shadow. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Maybe this one will forget about Obosh too. I mean, they're obviously going to cast the Fury, right? They're not going to take this line and not play the Fury. If they go to 3, that's insane. They have to cast Fury. Okay. Fury resolves. So their last card is Counterspell, which is fine. I don't care about that. So land would be nice so I can go Obosh Shadow. That's pretty good too, because now I can go Captain Shadow Shadow. If I go Captain Shadow, I guess I get Ragavan, right? If I go Captain Shadow Shadow and they draw Solitude, I basically get destroyed. Oh yeah, I could dash Ragavan then Shadow. Yeah. That's better. Yeah, that's way better. Yep, that's way better. So I get to play both, and I don't get to expose the Ragavan on board. I hit their Ragavan. Go. Double striking with Fury and Obosh seems like the most Timmy thing imaginable. I've done that multiple times before when I was playing the Obosh Prowess deck. Actually comes up quite a bit, like way more often than you would think. What did they draw? It's a good draw step. I guess it doesn't have Death Touch. Game 3. Now we have to win a game on the draw somehow. How do we win a game on the draw? I think I need this for Omnath. I like the Giver, especially it's good against Fury. I like all the discard. I like the Unearths. Do I like the Unearths? I guess the Unearth is good with, like, it's good against Counterspell, and it's good against, it's just good with Ranger-Captain. I kind of want one more Bolt, because they showed us they kept in Ice Fangs, which makes sense. I think I'm going to cut Angler for a second Bolt. Angler is just so bad against Teferi and Solitude. Angler is good against March, but it's bad against Teferi Solitude. This hand is fucking awful. Like, this hand just doesn't really go anywhere. I can't keep this, right? It's just too bad. Okay, you're not gonna like it, chat, but I think this hand's a keep. You're not gonna like it, chat. They have their own Ragavan. Okay. So they play red and 6 and I lose. Alright, new plan. New plan. Please don't have Ren. Please don't have Ren. Come on. Oh. That's pretty bad for me, too. Ooh. I didn't know they were playing this card. Yeah, that's worse than a Ren and 6. Alright, I changed my mind. I want them to play Ren and 6. Ooh, some Glassjaw. The band I'm going to see on Saturday. Red Source. Okay, we got a game, maybe. Discard... I'm going to keep my threats, I think. I'm going to keep Shadow Ragavan. Okay. Alright, we're still playing, maybe. Probably not, but... Mountain. Just gonna play Omnath. I mean, they're at 10. I'd like a murderous cut here. The hell's this? March on the Pyromancer. Okay, they have 3 cards. Do I just go ending your Chalice, dash Ragavan, kill Tef, put you to 9? Or should I ignore Teferi? I feel like ignoring Teferi is kind of bad. I think I have to kill Tef. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Tef. 2, 2. Alright, kill Chalice. Dash, attack Tef, attack you, go. It's a card in the turn, but don't have anything 3 damage to it. Right, yeah. If I like don't kill Tef, they plus, then it's gonna be hard for me to kill, but looks like they have Omnath. Yeah, they have Omnath. Okay. Probably have a fetch land. Of course. Of course. I feel like my 4-color opponents just always have it all. Alright, Murderous Cut, please. Murderous Cut, please. That is not a Murderous Cut. How on earth do I win this game? I feel like it probably involves going Ranger-Captain Shadow. Oh, I can just get the killer. Yeah, I should just get the killer, play Shadow, then I can kill this next turn. It's probably better. Alright, go. I don't think I can afford to sack this. Is 4-color the best deck in the format now? Yeah, I think it is by a landslide. I think so. It just gets to, like, I don't know. I don't really think that there's too much of a deck building cost to playing Yorion, and it just, like, has so much more raw power than everything else. Like, in terms of raw power, it's not even close. I kind of want to take this, but it's going to be a little sketchy if they have... because I'm worried about the Yorion. They're at 16? No, I think I can take this. I think I have to take this. Why not double it? Do I double it and they have March? It kind of sucks. Right? Maybe I should just not play around anything. Yeah, I guess if they're playing March, they're not playing Yorion. Exile the Shadow. Okay. It's annoying. Okay, drawing a land's not awful. So now I can go... I'm going to dash Ragavan first. Yeah, I'm just going to go dash attack for 6. And then I can... I guess I should play my land in case they have Ephemerate. So if they go to Ephemerate this, I can respond and kill it. So I get a 12. I get a basic. Kill this fucker. I guess now we're just going to lose to the Orion. Well, no, because we go to 1, and then we just have this in play to tap it. So hypothetically, we can beat the Orion. Come on, dude. Insane. All right, you win. All right, play first. Keep. I'm going to cycle first in case I spike Ragavan. Lead on Inquisition. Pack Dryad, huh? So I guess I have to take Titan Pact. Just kind of hope. Alright. It's not the best plan, but it's a pretty good draw step. Just get Godless Shrine, play Shadow. Could play Pyromancer there, but I think I need to put more pressure into play than just playing Pyromancer. I'll draw Ending. If I even get a turn. I guess I'm probably going to get a turn. I might end-step Bolt myself. The reason I want to end-step Bolt myself is because I want to be able to go Pyromancer into a 1-mana discard spell. And I think I'm like a lock to end up. I think I'm a lock to Bolt myself anyways. So they played Symbiosis, played Dryad, played Forest. We know about Vesuva. Yeah, I'm going to Bolt myself. I guess it's bad if I draw a second Bolt, but... Well... question is, do we kill Amulet or Dryad? Probably Amulet, because I can go Prismatic Ending and Pyromancer. So I think I should probably kill Amulet, right? Just because it allows me to double spell. So let's go Shock, attack for 8. Yeah, also if they have a bounce land, like, leaving the Amulet in play is a lot worse, so... Possession... Okay. That... I was gonna say it's good, but... not the best. Doesn't really change the clock. I mean, I guess it gets a second Shadow, so it kind of changes the clock, but... Crumbling Vestige. Grazer. So we know they have Vesuva. Are they going to copy Vesuva? Or are they going to play Vesuva? They do play Vesuva. Could copy this to get more mana. I don't know what they're doing with that more mana, but... Amulet's a good deck, for sure. I wouldn't say it's the best deck. It's a good deck. So the last card might be Titan. So I think what I want to do is cycle, because if I cycle into Lightning Bolt, I can go to 1, Bolt the Grazer, and force a chump block. So Lightning Bolt's a really good draw. Alright, not a Lightning Bolt. I don't really think there's a meaningful difference between 3 and 1, so I'd rather force the chump block this turn. I mean, obviously I'm dead to Titan anyways, because they just get a Valakut, but... I guess attacking's kind of loose. I was thinking about they would play around Bolt, but... Obviously, if I had Bolt, I would just kill the Grazer. So that was probably a bad attack. I don't think it's going to matter. Like, either way, I lose to a Titan. Doesn't really change much. Keep sack Ranger for Pact. Well, if they had Pact in hand, they just cast it in response, right? I guess if they exactly drew Pact for the turn, maybe. Yeah. I guess the Ranger-Captain didn't change anything, so... Yeah, I probably should have sacked the Ranger-Captain. You're probably right. Alright, let's cut Bolt. Bolt's not very good. I think Pyromancer's too slow. I think Gurmag's too slow. Probably cut the Giver. Let's do that. Yeah, I should have sacked Upkeep. Play first. Since cracked. Hopefully they don't have Grazer, but we do have the answer to Grazer even if they do, so this hand kind of has everything. Just gonna go Blood Crypt first. So I can go Godless Shrine, Ending plus Thoughtseize. I guess I'm gonna get a treasure anyways, but... Castle, go! Cycle. Ooh. This hand is pretty good. This hand is pretty good. Alright, we get to take 2 of these cards. So I have an answer to the Dryad, so I don't care about that. They have literally 1,000 Titans. So I guess I'm going to take Tracker and Pact. And then just leave them with 2 Titans. I could choose to not cast the Thoughtseize. No, because I can just go Thoughtseize Shadow, right? 15... Yeah, because I can just go to 10 and play Thoughtseize Shadow. So I do want to cast the Thoughtseize this turn. I guess I'm just going to leave them with Titan, Titan, Dryad. Seems fine. I think we take Dryad anyways? You think so? I don't want to leave them with Pact. Maybe I should? I mean, how much does Dryad speed them up? So they're going to play this on 2, and then this Dryad replay land on 3, and they have 4 mana, then I kill the Dryad. They probably packed for another Dryad. Oh, you're saying if I kill the first one? Or if I take the first one and just don't even give them the opportunity to play lands because our hand is so aggressive? Yeah, but what Plechow is saying is take the Dryad so they don't get an extra land play. It slows them down, right? It either means they have to time walk themselves and don't play an extra land, or they have to pact for Dryad, which also time walks themselves. So I think it actually makes sense. As weird as it sounds, I think it makes sense. I think there is reasoning for it. Fulminator ends the game. It's not a Fulminator. Hey, we got more Wear Tears. We hit an Endurance, which I can't cast. I think actually picking up Obosh is bad. I kind of want the treasure in play. I don't think Obosh is going to matter this game. Because if I use the treasure, I still can't play it next turn, even if I draw land. So I think I'm just going to hold off on Obosh for a turn. So they have Titan, Titan, Pact, Boseiju, and Castle. So they play the Castle. Untap. Fetch land would be nice. Yeah, that's not bad. Into a fetch land. 5, 6, 7. So this puts them to 3. Alright, tag for 10. I don't really know what their out is. I can pick up Obosh. Your turn. Ending my Ragavan as a show of strength. Could. Alright, game 3. Game 3, I think I like the way I sideboarded. Let's go. Yeah, that was a good draw. Obosh. Ooh, discard spell, Fulminator. Don't mind if I do. I think I should probably lead Ending. And then go Ending into double discard. Yeah, I'm gonna go ending first. Okay. Cycle. Let's get a Blood Crypt. I guess I should have played a discard spell first, but... I mean, I'm gonna cast 2 discard spells this turn. Should I take their land? No, there's no way. Alright, dismiss. Take this. I guess the Fulminator is not the best against all lands, but it does set them back a turn. Not really now, because they drew a Grazer. So Valakut, and then Sanctuary, pick up Valakut. Okay, so we can kill this. Kill the Growth Chamber, next turn, pick up Obosh, turn after, play it. Okay, so they have Symbiosis. Wear Tear, not the best. Maybe I should have shocked there. I mean, I can always shock next turn if I draw a Shadow. Okay, they still have Symbiosis. Okay, new plan. Captain Shadow. I don't think I'm supposed to upkeep sack the Captain. White, this, Captain. Get Shadow, because I still have Murderous Cut if they draw Titan. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to draw a land next turn, so I can Obosh and hold up Cut, unless they just Titan now. But although I think I'm gonna lose if they Titan now, because they can just get like Teleria West Bounce Lane and then threaten Dryad plus Valakut next turn. It's gonna be dicey. I guess I have this for Dryad, so it's not that bad. Yeah, they don't have double blue, so if they get blue Bounce Land West, they can't transmute it because they don't currently have double blue. And I have this for Dryad anyways. I'm going to end of turn this. Because then if I draw land, I have 6 mana to be able to go play Obosh, attack, hold up, tear. Land probably ends the game, right? End of turn, kill this, untap, land, play this, hold up, tear. Yeah, land probably ends the game. Pick up the green-white one, float blue-blue-green, return it next turn. Yeah, so they got Hasteland Fountain. Does that mean they have another Titan? Oh, I guess they're going to go for Symbiosis and just hope to spike. Oh, I don't want to exile that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What do we draw? Okay, cycle that. Yeah, I mean, I think my play is kind of scripted, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they take 6. Oh, wait. No, draw step. Ah, fuck. I could have just sacked this. I did the same thing again, chat. I literally could have just sacked it. God damn it. God damn it. I tried to put the stop on. I need to keep the stop on. I tried to put the stop on. You saw me. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, can they... I don't think they have enough mana to be able to go Symbiosis and hold up the Hasteland, right? Yeah, I don't think they can possibly do that, right? Because they would need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... play land 7, hold up this, but then they've already played their land, right? So I don't think they can. They have an Amulet and a bounce land? Well, they're tapping the Hasteland. Okay. Why did they play their land first? I guess it didn't matter. Okay. We won the game, chat. Resolves. Just gonna let them get their lands first. They get priority after an amulet. Yeah, but it's only +1 mana, right? Isn't it only +1 mana? I don't think Amulet Bounce Land gives them enough mana. Because they have to spend a mana to use the amulet, and then it's +1. So it's the same thing as them just making their untapped land drop, right? I wanted them to get their lands first. I'm going to tear the Dryad, chat. I just wanted them to get their lands first. Don't worry, I'm going to cast my card. I just wanted them to get their lands first. Olbosh for the win again? Olbosh for the win again. Let's go. Came back to a good song, huh? Also came back to a good hand. What's the prediction looking like? Wow, 55% doubters? Jeez. Jeez. The doubters. Doubters are out in full force tonight. Oh, you gotta have the Retro Gurmag. You can't play this deck unless you have Retro cards. Although, to be fair, the Retro ending does not exist on Magic Online. Spike only has it because he's Spike. Literally, a WotC employee gave them to him. If we got any WotC employees watching, and y'all want to hook me up with 4 Retro Prismatic endings, you let me know. I'm in. I'm in for that. I didn't get the hookup like Spike, though. Amulet again? There's actually no point in doing this, because I don't think I would ever play a discard spell over Ragavan against Amulet. So let's not do that this turn. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... If I got the 3-1 split, wouldn't that be cringe? Oh, if they gave me 3 of them? Nah, because, like, you're still more likely to draw the retro one, right? Same with the old board of Devil Liches. Yeah, the thing about the Devil Lich is they ended up giving them out as like a promo, so they're not as rare. It's still sweet, but... Okay, that was not a good draw. Yeah... This feels bad, but like... What else am I doing? Just chilling? Am I really ending this? I think I have to. The problem is ending this, they just play Dryad. And then what? So I ending, attack, pass. They play Dryad. Then I go like Captain Shadow, and then just lose anyways. If I just do nothing, they go Dryad land. Then I kill Dryad, they still can brick this. And they just play Titan, and I lose anyways, so... Yeah. Never changing. Should I bin a Ragavan here? 1, 2, 3, 4... Because hypothetically, if they don't have a blocker, I can go fetch Captain Shadow Angler if I bin a Ragavan here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Because I need the 6 card in my graveyard. Probably have Dryad. Yep. Oh, fuck me. I guess I was never winning anyways. Game 1 is kind of rough in this matchup. Okay. Does that give me hope? Probably not. Let's get... just get a Blood Crypt. I mean, I'm just going to go Captain Shadow, right? Actually, I should probably just play Gurmag Shadow. Because these can both attack through a Dryad. But I guess this can't attack through a Titan. I mean, I guess I could sack Captain Upkeep, which means they can't Pact, right? Maybe that's the line. Maybe just go Captain Shadow, sack Upkeep, attack with Monkey. I mean, no, because if I draw Ending, I can just kill this and attack with Monkey, right? I mean, I'm just playing as if they don't have exactly Primeval Titan in their hand already. I think I'm going to sack the Captain. Doesn't feel great, but... Show me. Okay. Well, they can't cast Pact this turn. But they can cast it next turn. Oh. So now Ending's not even an out. So I have no outs. I guess I could draw Thoughtseize. It's my only way out of this, right? I actually have to play my land first. I have to draw Thoughtseize. Nope, they don't have a second Titan. Okay, maybe they fuck up. Maybe they fuck up. You play Magic, you are going to fuck up. Come on, Preach. Hope they don't. Hope they misclick. Alright, you win. They successfully cast their card. Alright, Fulminator Mage. Just played this matchup. I do think it gets a lot better for us after sideboard, so... What did we cut the last time? I think we cut both Anglers. We cut all the Pyromancers. I think we cut the Giver and the Bolts. That's what we did, right? What do you think's better against them, Ranger-Captain or Pyro? Like, I guess Captain's still better. Yeah, let's do this. Well, Captain gets Giant Killer, and also Captain can mess up some, like, Teleria West lines, like you saw that game. It, like, can buy you a turn, but... They're both... Obviously, they're both worse than drawing Fulminator, but... Yeah, it gets Giant Killer, which is important, you know? There are some spots where you really need access to Giant Killer. Needs more Ashiok. I mean, I have 4 Fulminators, like... You have a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup. This deck feels okay. Not, like, insane, but feels okay. Alright, on the play. Ragavan, Shadow, discard spell, Wear Tear. Yep, I'm in. Just please don't have the stupid Grazer. Prage. Please no Grazer. Can't beat it. Literally dead to a grazer. I mean, they always have it. Every time you don't want them to have it, they always have it. Giver might actually be good for getting a Shadow Ragavan through. Oh, like through a grazer? Maybe. Okay, good. That's much, much better for me. Significantly better than them playing a grazer. Cavern of Souls. Whoa. Okay. That's really scary. Well, I'm gonna take Pact. And I'm gonna really hope they don't ever draw a bounce land. And there's really no point in killing this now, so your turn. Okay. Do get to play this next turn. That's very, very scary. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a point in killing one. Doesn't really change the math. Urza's Saga, huh? I can't even play Shadow here. This is so bad. Wow. Actually, I have no pressure. Should I cycle Unearth? I wonder if I should just cycle Unearth. I mean, I could play Ranger-Captain, which gives me a little more pressure. I could even go... You know what I could do? I could just go Ranger-Captain, sack Captain, and then Unearth it next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna play Captain. Question is, do I sack it this turn? So get the killer. I don't think I sack it this turn. No, I'm just gonna pass. Alright, please, dear God, don't ever draw a bounce land. Okay, it's not a bounce land. We know they have Cavern. We're dodging, chat. We're dodging. Give me like explosives off of their deck. Can you imagine? Okay, alright. We got a Sanctuary. That's good. Still can't play Shadow, which is really awkward. I don't really have anything else I can get with the Captain. I can get more Shadows, but... I think this might be a Cycle Unearth turn. Because if I hit Fulminator, I can just pass with Fulminator up and respond to the bounce land, right? Get Robosh. I think I'd rather Cycle Unearth here. Well, actually... Obosh isn't quite lethal. Oh, Obosh is lethal if I cast Giant Killer. Right, I can go cast Giant Killer, play this untapped, pick up Obosh, next turn, rip a land, play Obosh, 12U. But I think cycling to try and find Fulminator is pretty good. I think I'm going to go cycle, try to find Fulminator, and if I miss, just hold up Giant Killer. Alright, still can't play Shadow. Go. I'm not going to sack this. It's a really weird game. Very, very weird game. Well, we're dead. Oh, wait. Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it. Thank God. Alright, we're not dead, chat. We are alive. Okay, that's actually relevant. Because killing 2 amulets is pretty good. Yeah. So now we can go attack. That might lock it up. So how much mana do I have? I have 7 mana. 2, 4, 5. Oh no, this is 1 mana. I have exactly enough to do everything I want, right? Kill this. Kill this. Play Shadow, hold up Giant Killer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Incoming Mana Tithe? Nah. No shot. Alright, I think we're good, chat. I think we are good. Alright, we are good. What a strange game. What a very, very strange game. Y'all think the Giver's good? What do you want to cut for the Giver? I don't know. I feel like on the draw, it's just so slow. It just doesn't pressure them meaningfully. It doesn't interact with any of their stuff. It's only good against, like, exactly Grazer. Because, like, if they're chump blocking with Dryad, you don't really care that much. I think I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, Bolt's probably better than Giver, because this also kills Grazer. Do you want the Bolts? I don't know what I want to cut for Bolt, though. I like all my cards. I don't think there's anything that's bad. Captain's, I think, the worst card, but... No, I like Unearth because we're on the Fulminator plan. I think if we're on 4 Fulminators, I really want Unearth. No, I don't want to cut Monkey. Monkey's still your best turn 1 play. Like, yeah, they're going to have Grazer sometimes, but you can also ending their Grazer, you know. Hand's great. Keep. Hand is really good. Obviously worse than the draw, but... This might be a lead on not Ragavan type of hand. We'll see what they do. If they play Grazer... I think if they play Grazer, I probably Thoughtseize. If they play Amulet, I Ending. And if they play nothing, then I Ragavan. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I'm pretty deep in this game, but I redeemed a song request. Oh shit, what did you do? Where'd you go? Let's see. 7 minutes ago. Beetlejuice by Strawberry Girls. I got you, buddy. I got you. I apologize. Alright, here it is. Some Beetlejuice. Thank you for reminding me, Zero. When I get like deep in thought in games, it's like I don't really that kind of I don't have it on. I need a third monitor, is what I'm saying. Because it's like I need a monitor to look at the stream, a monitor for MTGO, and then a third monitor for chat. Alright, opponent kept 7, we're snap keeping. Have I tried out March of Otherworldly Light? In which deck? In this deck specifically? What are you playing, Grazer or Amulet? Pithing Needle? Fulminator, makes sense. So we can ignore the Needle for now, which means I'm just going to go Blood Crypt Ragavan. This looks got a nice vibe to it. I like this. Now this makes sense, right? Oh, in this list? No, I haven't tried it in this list. I mean, you wouldn't ever play it over any copies of Ending, but you could play it as a supplement to Ending, maybe. I actually hit the explosives. Okay, let's cycle this first. Okay. So now I think I lead on Thoughtseize and see what's up. Is there any chance I leave them with both fatties? $15. I'm going to 11 this turn, so I can go Take Azusa, take Explore, play Shadow. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that line. I mean, I guess I might as well cast the explosives, right? There's not really a lot of reason not to play it for 0. Because, like, they could play Saga, it could come up at some point. I can't think of a punishment for playing it. Was Azusa really a problem? I mean, look at my hand. My hand is so aggressive, and their hand is just way too slow. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I wanted to take the Azusa. I just want to close the gap. Like, I don't think there's any way out of this for them. They can't play any relevant cards next turn. The way out is I cast Pact. I mean, I guess I might as well fire this off. Because I have a second one anyways. Go. I guess I need a shock land to kill them, but... I'm not going to cast the Pact, chat. If I had a second treasure, I could have cast it for the lulz, but... Okay. They still can't Titan next turn, though. They chose Coward. Because I didn't cast the Pact. That's awesome. Our opponent's great. Alright, chat. We get a nice little 4-1. Nice little 4-1. Our opponent showed some... That was awesome. I'm happy that they did that. That's so good. I love our opponent.